Cameron Payne stepped into the starting role to replace him. How do you feel he's handled the responsibility in this game?
I like his pace. He's getting to the paint. I thought he played much better in the second half. Started the third quarter. We're going to need that in the fourth quarter.
Thanks for your time.
To make sure a guy gets back into the ring.
Saric having an excellent game. 8 points. Dario Saric connects on both. It's fumbled a bit. Shot clock at 8. Payne on the drive. Off the glass. It's good. Cameron Payne is balling tonight. Oh, Rondo threads the needle. And Kennard puts it in.
That's a beautiful slip by Kennard. But what?
Charge gathers, lays it up and in.
He's doing an outstanding job of sealing, keeping the defender, the smaller defender, on his hip.
The second worst record in the NBA. They have the second best record. And now here in the Western Conference Finals, a 4-point lead here in the fourth of game 2.
Out foul.
Booker's taken now 83 free throws in the playoffs. He's missed 6. Well, the Euros continue Wednesday morning. Slovakia takes on Spain on ESPN, and Sweden squares off against Poland on ESPN2. Pre-match coverage starts at 11:30 Eastern with a kickoff at noon. Booker hits all 3. 7-point lead for Phoenix. Suns had that in the third quarter. Kennard gets inside. Nice feed inside to Zubac. And Luke Kennard with some big plays here in the fourth quarter for the Clippers.
Oh, he's a good offensive player.
Ty Lue getting Patrick Beverly back into the ball game. Booker having a tough time making shots, but one way to get a score going is foul him. And that's what they've done the last 2 possessions. And Booker going for his 4th and 5th free throws the last 2 possessions.
It's already 14 fouls on the Clippers.
I've always been impressed with how Zubac always finds the right area, and then he has the hands, and he gets rid of it quickly. He doesn't take a lot of time to gather and go up.
Zubac, he's got the height advantage down low. Jackson over Saric. It's good. Reggie Jackson, another 3-pointer, and it's a 4-point game.
And he's the one guy on the floor for the Clippers that
Cameron Payne, scoop once again off the glass. He's got 27.
Another great back screen by Booker.
Kennard, another.
Johnson's jump shot sure isn't. That is pure from deep.
You've been raving about him, Coach. He's a starting forward in this league.
Zubac's now 5 for 5 from the free throw line. It's got a boxer's look to it, that's for sure.
Looks familiar.
And that's the Steve Nash. That was back in 2007. Game 1 of the West semis. Suns and Spurs. Spurs wound up winning the game. They couldn't stop the bleeding that night in this very arena. As we approach the midway point here in the fourth.
Steve Nash wasn't that tough. I'm joking, please. Talking about great.
Cameron Payne back up top to Booker. George on him. And a side-to-side swipe. But they are in the penalty, so he'll shoot the free throws.
That's what I'm talking about, being aggressive. They're invading his airspace. He's got to use their aggressiveness against them.
And Paul George wants to challenge us, but it would be a foolish challenge. I mean, that's clearly a foul. You really can't rely on your team on these challenges.
The one guy I just watched that you can rely on is Reggie Jackson. As Ty Lue was thinking about it, looked at him, held his hands down to say, no, it was a foul.
So Booker back to the line. Again, these 2 teams are the 2 best free throw shooting teams in the NBA this year, and both the highest marks in the history of the league for a team. Clippers 1, and the Suns 2. Of course, Game 3 will be Thursday on ESPN as the conference finals heads to LA at Staples Center. NBA Countdown kicks it off at 8. We're going to tip off of Game 3 shortly after 9 Eastern.
Mike, I don't know if you have the answer, but how many free throws has Booker shot in this second half alone?
Well, he's 9 for 9 overall, and he hit 2 free throws in the first half. Booker now defending George. It's right up into him. George drives, kicks it out. Beverly fakes, fires. Patrick Beverly with a three-pointer. That's his second of the game.
You know, they have been in, at times, like right on the ropes, and they get timely three-point shots. Reggie Jackson earlier, now Patrick Beverly, Luke Kennard with a couple.
They have been the comeback kids throughout these playoffs. Booker drives on Beverly, gets inside, kicks it out. Good ball movement. Cameron Payne the drive off the glass. No, not that time. DeAndre Ayton the rebound. Back out Crowder for three. Crowder had a great look, and the lead remains 3 with 5 to play. Jackson a three-pointer. In and out. And Ayton grabs his 13th rebound of the night to go along with 20 points.
Yeah, Phoenix has the lead when they're shooting 5 for 22 from 3. Tells you they're playing really well in other areas.
5 to shoot. Booker on the drive. Throws it away. Now in this is not only won all 8 games, they have not trailed in the fourth quarter in any of the 8 games. Now they were tied in game 1 in the fourth, but they have yet to trail in the fourth quarter during this 8-game streak. And they've led by as many as 7 here in this fourth quarter.
Looking to go small pick and roll. The Clippers have been so effective doing that in this postseason.
George comes the other way. Here comes Paul George. Gets inside. Layup. He banks it home. And the Clippers take the lead. Timeout Phoenix. This resilient Clipper team bounces back again.
Well, they went to the 1-5 pick and roll. Payne tries to sneak it under with his left hand, but a great reaction by Zubac, and then a brush screen by Beverly gets George a crease to the rim and a 1-point lead.
As many as 7 here in the fourth.
I'm giving the ball to Devin Booker and getting out of his way.
Booker pulls up, jumper, it's good! Devin Booker drills it, and the Suns back up by 1. Timeout Clippers. Clutch play from their all-star.
As a coach, I can't sleep if I give the ball to somebody else. Put it in the hands of your home run hitter and trust he makes a play. Devin Booker showing why he embraces the bright lights and why he's the man. Beautiful.
It has been a tenacious defensive performance from both teams. Huge free throws here for Paul George. And that's critical, because now, if he hits the second one, Suns only needed 2 to tie it.
And they've already given up a free throw rebound before. You can't assume. Beverly's pursuit has to be accounted for.
George, who's hit some big buckets down the stretch, missing that free throw. He's got 1 more. Crowder and Ayton along the free throw lane to make sure they secure it if he misses another. Missed another, and they call timeout. Paul George misses a pair, and the Suns with a chance to win it with 7.8 remaining. Wow. Crowder looking, throws it alley. Oh!